Game number 2, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Thanksgiving night on ESPN. LSU, Texas A&M. LSU is 5.5 on the road. No total yet. LSU has 4 losses, and all 4 losses, they've held their opponents under 20 points in every game. Again, in each loss. Again, it goes back to the offense and the issues, and they had Florida beat. They had ball inside the 3-yard line late, couldn't cash in. They also had 1st and goal, and they had a big turnover, and then Florida hit them with the 98-yard touchdown.
Well, they had 1st and goal 5 times and came 10 points and finished with the game with 10 points. You know, and the final play, we got to talk about this final play because LSU gets the look they wanted. It's supposed to be an easy pitch to Darius around the left end, but the running back ran the wrong way. Who do you blame for that? I blame the coach. That is coaching. Big-time college football jobs get determined on plays like that. Orgeron, great recruiter. He fires guys up. But you know what? You got to do the X's and O's. And, why was he in the game? Well, Leonard Fournette had the ankle injury. He wasn't going to play. And the teams got in the pregame skirmish when Fournette was only dressed in sweats. And after they mixed it up, he wanted to play Orgeron. Leonard wanted to play. He struggled all week in practice. He came to me right before the game and said, Coach, I want to play. But he wasn't effective. Just 40 yards on 12 carries. And then Geis struggled in the red zone. He had the fumble on the 1st and goal in the second quarter. Went the wrong way on the final play. He's the GOAT. Obviously had a rough game. You blame the kid. Yeah, you know what? He's a kid. I blame the coach for not having him coached up, knowing where to go.
Definitely a scheduling edge to A&M. While LSU was battling it out at home and lost a tough game to Florida, A&M was playing Texas San Antonio at home, and it certainly helps on a short week. The pass rush among the best in the country, but the weakness has been when teams just line up and run at them. Bama had 287 on the ground. Miss State had 365, so they struggle in these physical matchups against LSU. 0-4 straight up in ATS against LSU under Sumlin. I still think he's on the hot seat, probably survives, and who knows what LSU's going to do. Can you say this will determine if Orgeron comes back?
I don't know if Orgeron survives last week. Myles Garrett, he had 4.5 sacks in the win over UTSA, and a much easier game compared to the physical, intense battle that LSU played. Of course, in a short week, that could matter. But you talked about it. Texas A&M, 0-4 straight up. 0-4 against the spread versus LSU under Sumlin. And when you look at that LSU defense, that, again, every single week, they're shutting teams down. If you can line up and run the football against A&M, LSU can beat A&M. I think we'll get back to this game when it comes to play of the day.
Yeah, and the race is on for Tom Herman with the Texas rumors. And, LSU wants him.
We're not going to talk about this in a minute, so give me one moment to be on a soapbox here.
Yeah.
Remember, after Tom Herman lost one game, the SMU game, nobody wanted him.
Yeah.
And then he wins one game, and now he's a great coach again. It's insane what goes on with the boosters and how impatient they are and how one game determines everything for these guys. If you like a guy, let him build a program. If you don't want him, don't hire him.
Deep dive up next, college football. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. And the play of the day on Sportsbit. Betting and Insight today on SBRpicks.com.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.